Hello, today I'm showing you another deck. It's Synchron or Yusei, however you wanna call it. Probably the best version of the deck, as I would say. Yeah, so let's go over the cards that may be a bit strange in this deck. One double warrior, because it's a win war card and don't really want to see this more than once, in my opinion. It's an extender, which is really strong. Yeah, Maxi, obviously. But it's also an extender. You have a few synchrons in your deck, tuners. This way you can almost immediately go into your place, because the core of the deck is junk synchron, and there are a lot of ways to search him. So yeah, this card works fine. The junk converter also lets you search junk synchron if you have another tuner in your hand. And you can play more of them. I don't really like this card, that's why I play one off. Assault Synchron, I see I only have two, that's why I play two, but if you look on the Dixon Master Duel, a lot of people play the Synchrons as a 2-off, which I think is fine, yeah. But 3 is good as well, I think. Yeah, Junk Synchron, which is not a hard one-spot turn, so yeah, I think doesn't stand here. Maybe Junk Synchron, if you want to play this card as well, to special summon him, which is really strong, you need to play Junk Warrior in your extra deck. Your extra deck is already really tight, so yeah, but it's worth it, because you keep your normal summon. Fire End is an part of the End engine, which is really strong, which immediately gets you into your Chaos Ruler. It locks you into Synchrons. That's why this card is maybe not that important in the TCG, but in Master Duel you have Chaos Ruler, and it's really strong. You discard one card, then you get maybe something for your Junk Synchron, and you keep your normal summon. Ash Blossom, Stardust Engine, which is Stardust Trail, and the spell card, which is yeah, also good. This is true though, I can cut this and we are at the 40 cards. I wanted to experiment a little bit with him, but I never drew him. Yeah, Nibiru to draw off your Maxi. Card Destruction as a deck choice to take your opponent out. I also had to craft this card, even though it's in the legacy packs. I'm drawing so much weird stuff in the legacy packs. Got this penguin, for example, 4 times already, but a not the irrelevant card. And this one 3 times, which is a cool card, but yeah. So the tuning, I only got 2 of them. I would play 3 if I had it. Synchron Overtake. On your mark, you see a lot of people play 3 of them, but it's really a situational card, and if you draw it more than once, it's dead, similarly to the spell from the Heroes engine. I don't think it's really that perfect to play with more than once. Yeah, and Court Battle Brave, it just searches you the Junk Synchron, and it's not special summoning like Synchron Overtake. Yeah, it also lets you tuning also searches your Junk Synchron and dumps something to the graveyard, which can have some synergy, but yeah, doesn't really matter if you dump something to the graveyard. And yeah, Cold Blooded Grave, standard cards for the extra deck. I didn't really need the smaller package here, because you usually do them with Double Warrior and their tokens, or the other cards you maybe saw in the Decades list, which you do with Yazin and Mara or something like that. Mare, what is it called? Yeah. it's just a brick and it's dead in your head, so a hand. That's why I don't like to play this engine. Yeah, it's dead in your hand and you draw it, unlike the fire end. Yeah, so if you feel like you're missing something, sometimes you see people playing the expensive quote-unquote dragons here, especially with the rose. With the other engine, I forgot its name, but this list is perfectly fine. Also, I'm not playing TG Librarian because when you get into the position that you can make a level 5 synchron play, you really have to prioritize junk speeder, and then your board is full, and then it's really hard to make TG Librarian with the stuff you already have in your board, and the space gets really small, so it's hard to capitalize on this card, even though it's really strong. But yeah, I ended up cutting this, and you will see in the replay why. It's just win more most of the time. Didn't really matter. So yeah, Junk Warrior. We need to discard for Synchro Overtake. Stardust Dragon comes up as a 6-star synchro play, and it's easy extend into your 8 cards. 8 stars play. Crystal Wing, very important as an extra negate if you go first. I would say at least in this list, Chaos Ruler for yeah, really strong card in general. You special summon. It's really broken in this list with Assault Synchron because you special summon this guy 3 times, which is insane. Excel Synchron. Young as a level 9, we choose this guy. It also makes you Nibiru safe on your board because your opponent can't special summon night monsters. Oh, it's the same attribute, and yeah, Nibiru is light. Hot Red Dragon is a level 9, it's a negate on effect, so it doesn't make you Nibiru safe, but you usually get it into Baron easily with your Chaos Ruler and the Synchron, so yeah, it's your Nibiru safeness. Sword Soul, sometimes you can do another, because you special summon him so often, you can do a lot of rank 10 plays. Sometimes you have a level 1 on board, so Psychic and Punisher is great. I didn't really got to use this effect where he gets unaffected, but if you special summon him, you get lower, or there are also spells that search something from your deck and make your HP lower, so he gets unaffected, but you already have 2 negates on your board with 3 this Baron, Red Hot Dragon, and Crystal Wing, plus what you have on your hand on top. So it's not that easy to break this board, but it's also not the strongest deck in any ways. Sigma I just added in on the final touch, I would say, just to... You also have to watch out if you want to use his full potential that he gets summoned into the extra card zone. Yeah, I'll show you a replay. So yeah, I'm showing you the replay. Search it a little bit, but here you see the full potential. And first place might look weird, but he goes first, but he doesn't really have a board with Black Wings, which is also a really cool deck. So I don't know how to play it. My opponent doesn't as well, so I would say, because this is not doing anything. And yeah, so this is enough to make your junk speeder. Don't have to get anything from your graveyard. but I'm doing everything else in the first place to bait any negates, because it wouldn't matter that much. Yeah, it's a free Chaos Ruler. Doesn't really matter what we get here because we are already set up. We could also fish something from here and bait another negate. Yeah, and then extend this way, so we really had something, we should have got it out already. And if you play against the stick, you just wait until you see Junk Speeder and negate this. Yeah, there's a negate guide. So yeah, Junk Speeder lets you special summon your tuners. I already had this one, so I didn't have the space, and space is really a big problem in this deck. So watch out here. Also, why I added Sigma, it's not in the mecha card. We could do it here and have it already a strong card to you go second or do a lot of damage. And this is a very standard combo you can do every time you get the Junk Speeder out. So the first thing you do is have a negate for the Nibiru. Yeah, if your second negate is a Baron. I discarded my Nibiru. Chaos Ruler could have used something else. Could have used the other one as well. We don't need Nibiru here. Yeah, so we're just building the board. We summon a lot of stuff here. Yeah, this Stardust Dragon is a free level 8 Synchron. So we use Excel Synchron to see this card once to go into the level 9. Do this one. Yeah, and it's a lot of power, and when you're going first you have 3 negates. It's really fine, and yeah, it's easy to play. It's a strong deck, you can definitely reach Masters, I would say. And yeah, obviously enough for lethal. Didn't use any negate here. And that's it. I hope you liked the video. Yeah, Excel Synchron, the new card, doesn't really matter too much in the deck, just makes it better. Excel Synchron is really a stronger addition in this deck. And Excel Synchron, yeah, Assault Synchron, yeah. And the Excel Synchron is a not so important one. You don't have to feel forced yourself to craft this one if you don't have it. But this is more important. So, and we also had this secondary win condition when you get next seed to take your opponent out due to the fact how often you special summon. So I really hope you liked the video, like and subscribe, bye!